Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays Karl, Franz in Immortal Empire. Nope, not Immortal Empires. I knew I was going to do that one of these days. In the Old World campaign with the Grimhammer mod. And I'm being attacked by Bloodfeather, who I may have, like, recklessly drawn into war with me. I had fought against him and lost. I was able to retreat, but now I'm in a bit of a precarious situation. If I try to retreat, he's still gonna attack these guys that were at the, yeah, and it's just not gonna be good. Yeah, he's still gonna attack these guys, this entire army. Oh, he didn't! Oh, because he's sieging. Well. That's lovely. And I am not going to be able to. I'm just trying to think. I'm not going to be able to do anything against him, so we'll have to figure that out next time. This army may just be gone, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to pause it while we continue the turn, and then I'll have to make some hard decisions, I think. Okay, so we're back here. So I researched 8 technologies. So I have gotten the White Cloak of Ulrich and an obsidian amulet and some cash. I do have some buff now for my infantry. Ooh, here's part 4 of 26. So this is about Karl Franz. I'm assuming it's the same Karl Franz. It's just they hyphenate it, so it's not like a first and last name. It's almost like, maybe, is that his first name, Karl Franz? I don't know, but anyway, he balked at being called a boy, but did not remark upon, oh, face it, boy, the time of the Reichland emperors is over. He gave Boris Todbringer, Elector Count of the Grand Duchy Midland, a curt smile. Ooh. Oh, he was 32. Listen, I'm 32, and that's not a boy. Oh, don't get me wrong, your father was a good emperor, I suppose, but now it's Middenheim's turn for the capital. Altdorf and that soot-stained nest in the south have benefited from being the seat of the emperor. Let my city have its day, I say. I didn't know Boris was such a jerk. He was being baited by the boar. The last I heard, the Ulrichsburg was surrounded by beastmen. Do we need an emperor that can't keep an eye on his own back garden? Why, you impertinent, comet-worshipping young... My lords! Graf, Prince von Holzwig-Schlestein. A close-run thing, Boris, with 8 votes, just too short of becoming emperor. Oh, darn. And for you, my prince, 4 votes. Oh, he only got 4 votes? So who does that mean? Let's see, thank you, my lord von Königswald. Just trying to see. I must go on patrol with the Reichsmarshal. And unlike Midlanders, we in Altdorf like to deal with our pests. Ha! It is decided we will vote again in a fortnight. Okay, so they should do a revote. For a brief moment, their eyes locked, and the prince saw nothing but contempt in the face of Volkmar the Grim. Ooh. The big names are all coming together in the Prince of Altdorf. Uh-oh. I have diplomatic relations -20 with Talabekland. Alrighty, well, so we're in a bit of a bind here. I can't recruit. Military chain buildings are required. I could back this guy off here and just try to raise up as many as I can. They're just expensive. So I could get some halberdiers, like 2. First, let me see if... I'm gonna get this money back because I can't recruit them anyway. Wish I could have this guy leave, but I cannot. So my hero might die. Can't build any heroes. That's not how that works. So I'm gonna have him replenish up a little bit, and then we will have to do a couple halberdiers. Just do as much as I can. I don't know Be nice if I could get some money through diplomacy. But I don't really want to do alliances, so. Trade. Income from trade tariffs and from tariffs and from iron, gem, and gold mines can start to work towards that, I think. Because I do need income, but also like the melee attack and melee defense would be a good buff. But like you guys have said, I can buff that up in the Lord's red line, so maybe I should focus on that. Meanwhile, we have Karl Franz here, who's trying to go after a rat. But we're going to have to also probably fight Slash Scratch Deep, the garrison, and a reinforcing army. So I can lightning strike. Try to lightning strike. So this is against a rat, a couple storm vermin, plague monks, skaven slaves. So I wonder if I could fight this and then retreat. So they've got an interesting little hold up here. The garrison is definitely hefty. He's got vampire counts from probably Heinrich Kemmler. And then there's a whole reinforcing army, which is the Warp Grinder army. So I think I might try to fight this. It says Pyrrhic victory, medium casualties. I want to see if I can do better than that. So we'll give it a shot and see. Just on the surface, it doesn't seem that bad. There were no heroes. The Skaven slaves will have very terrible leadership. So the storm vermin and the plague monks are some of my bigger threats. They don't have anything that seems to be super fast. The gutter runners are fast, but they don't have wolf rats or anything. So my cavalry might be able to be more effective than they might normally be, if I can direct them accurately. That's the bigger issue. All right, so let's see. They're all huddled up over there. There's not a super great place to set up, because there's a little bit of a hill, although it's not that bad for my handgunners. Handgunner. I've lost a handgunner. I probably shouldn't have the handgunners that far back, actually. Probably should have them more out front. I'm actually gonna swap these guys just to have a prettier pattern. Is that stupid? It is definitely stupid. I mean, I should not set up my army based on pattern, but sometimes I just do. And then other times I don't. Okay, so I have... Oh, I have 3 crossbowmen. How lucky is that? Well, we're gonna buck the pattern and we're gonna throw these guys in here. Alright, so I have my wizard. And this guy is a melee expert. And then, of course, Franz. I may put the Reichsguard just over here, because I would like to be able to flank with them, if possible. So these guys, I'm going to see if I can wreak havoc with firearms. So we've got the Storm Vermin, Sword and Shields. The Storm Vermin... Oh... They spawned an army somewhere, but I'm not sure where at. I probably should try to actually draw them this direction. If I had been thinking about this, maybe it would have been the better choice. Just because, well, there's a little bit of a hill here. But if I can get them up on the lip here, I could start to... Oops. No. Where's my drawing button? Okay, so now they're starting to advance. So actually, maybe it would be better. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. But I know that I would like to try to target the storm vermin. Just being the higher tier melee unit. But I also have to be careful because the gutter runners are sneaky boys. So they're spawning their clan rats there. Why? It's interesting.
Moving now. Avoiding combat. Ready.
But they are going to be walking right into the mortars.
Your orders. Ready. By your command. Go.
Put them on skirmish.
Sigma calls. Take the ground.
No, they're going to go through the trees, ain't they? Ain't they?
The empire is yours. Seize it. Yes, sir, quickly.
If I can aggro them out with Franz.
Yes, General. Ready.
Okay, so they do have poison. That's going to hurt just a little bit.
My subjects call. Move out. Yes. Moving faster. At speed.
Okay, so they're still shooting at those guys. I was going to have them shoot at these guys.
Moving now. By Ulrich's wrath. Sigma's blessing upon this.
Okay.
Sigma calls. Yes, sir, quickly. Moving now. Go. Formation march.
So they're taking a little bit of a beating. Franz also. Trying to draw him into the mortar range. So the question is, when they spawn Menace Below in Grimhammer, do they just last forever? Because I feel like they're spamming units over here.
For the Emperor! Sigma calls. Formation march. Quick march. Sir. Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna bring them both over here. Alright, so those are just Skaven Slave Spears. These are the clan rats.
Formation march. Seeking enemy. Take position.
Alright, we're starting to cross wires here with mortars.
Sigma guides us. Ready. Take the ground. This is my command. Moving out. Go. Moving now. Moving faster.
Okay, and then I might have these guys come in and try to get the Skaven Slave Spears.
Priest.
Let's see. So block chance. Melee attack.
Ready for war. Charge. To battle.
Actually, could have them run down the gutter slingers. Maybe. Ooh, I could do like a pit of shades. Oh, they're starting to break up though.
The empire endures. We obey.
If I can charge them from the side.
Ready to serve. Taking position. No lingering.
I want these guys to be out of here.
At speed. Quickly.
I'll throw this back on.
War. Yes, General. Reichsguard Knight.
Alright, so those Reichsguard might actually take mortar damage.
Of the empire. Ready for battle. Sigma. Sigma.
Take them off guard mode.
Sigma's out.
Alright, so these guys. don't really want them to get into melee with these guys. Because we've got clan rats and clan rats. Yeah, I feel like they're menace below. This is not how I wanted this to happen. I want to draw. Oh, Reiksguard are going to get caught into the... Alright, let's see if we can... Ah, they got caught in melee. Like I said, I feel like the clan rat units in this just last for forever. Because he's like doubled his army, I feel like. And these clan rats are not going away. So I feel like Menace Below is broken.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'll have the Reiksguard come back. Alright, so they've taken some damage.
The ground quakes. Weapons primed.
Alright, they're starting to get back into range here. Alright, clan rats. Did I turn? I must have the battle realism on. Oh wait, no. Toggle unit details. Derp. Alright, so these guys have a speed of 46. I have a speed of 70, and somehow they're still like keeping up with me.
Ready for war. Ready for war. Take the ground.
Okay. Prepare for
Formation, march.
them to attack that side.
Spearman, our weapons are yours. Halberdiers.
Oh, ouch. That actually hurt quite a bit.
Faster. Reichsguard Knights. Shield king. Ready for war. See to it. Now. Attack.
Alright, so they've got Skaven Slave Spears and the Storm Vermin behind them, but
Like armor.
hopefully I can...
We are ready. And gunners.
Alright, Reiksguard took some damage.
We serve the Emperor. Go. No lingering. I go. Show us the fire.
Alright, so they're shattered. I get these guys close enough to fire against their enemy, or the archers back there. Alright, so we're taking some damage, but actually, can I... Alright, so we're starting to get some damage there with... Okay, these guys are...
Understood. Take the ground. Halberdiers, go. The Empire endures.
They're just clan rats. They should not be beating you. Although I probably could do... Well, now I'm...
Our weapons are yours.
As I say, it may not be the best idea now.
Take position.
Can I have them lose leadership enough?
For Altdorf.
Okay, we got these guys coming over on this side.
Artillery units. Mortar.
Okay, so they're shattered. They're not shattered yet. These guys are routing. Alright, let's pull back and see what they do. They've got... Their plague monks are all just hanging out in the back there. Not really sure what their intention is.
Ready for war.
Okay, why they didn't send their whole army in. It's very odd.
We serve the Emperor. Pick your target.
Actually, the mortars go after. That's probably fine. Okay, so... Yeah, it's gonna be annoying until I take out these plague monks, and I don't know where their lord, like what their lord is doing. All right, so some of these guys Alright, they might route off the map. Alright, that works. They didn't break fully, but they routed enough. Alright, so now the real question is, where are these guys going to attack me from? Because they're just kind of hanging out here. This guy's on a horse. I wonder if I could run over and like do a pit of shades on him. This may be reckless. Oh, these gutter runners. Alright, so they broke. Alright, so Grey Wizard. Alright, they're starting to make their way here. I would love to be able to put down a penumbral pendulum on one of these groups here. But I need to get a little bit closer. Oh, I'm very far away. Alright, so the rest of them are basically shattered. This one unit is broken. I'm gonna ask you guys to stop toggling fire at will because I am wanting to try to save as much ammunition as I can. Should I just do it? It's a pretty quick casting spell, I think. Oh, nice. That was real satisfying. Will they dodge this pit of shades? Gobble them up. Gobble them up. Now get it. Now get the heck out of here. But man, that one unit, that pendulum did a really nice amount of damage to them. Alright, that gutter runner shattered. Skaven slaves. Should have done that on the storm vermin. Oh well. If I can just wait another 30 seconds, I will be able to cast it again. And move everybody up into a better positioning here. These guys, I'm going to bring over this direction. Okay, so the plague monks are in front. And I've lost sight of the rest of them, but that's alright. I think for the most part, their ranged units have all fled. Okay, these guys are regaining their leadership, I guess. Everybody on the right side has fled. Okay. Plague monks are coming through. I don't have enough winds of magic for another penumbral pendulum. It's expensive, which is unfortunate. Have no power reserve. 1 power per 9 seconds. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to get another chance at that, I don't think. But I could try to do just a straight damage spell. Alright, so I'm gonna need to change these guys. Get my ranged units. Alright, they're right in front of the hill. Not an ideal location for handgunners. I'm gonna actually move you over here. Get the other range units into position. And then the mortars. Oh, yes. Please fire at will now. And then Franz is probably going to have to go up against the Lord. Franz or my warrior priest, Theon. So they've got Skaven slaves. They've got the 2 plague monks. And once they get into... Well, I could probably have these guys... If I skirmish them. Alright, so we got storm vermin halberds on the side. If I could just have the Reichsguard crash into them. Charge! Alright, this might hurt Franzi a little bit. Cast whatever spell I can. They should have line of sight. Alright. Alright. My wizard is not supposed to be in melee. Swap you out with Franz because Franz is also taking too much damage from rats. Okay, mortars are hitting those guys. Okay, let's have... Actually, I'm gonna have you move around. Okay, victory. It wasn't pleasant. And this charging is not going to be great, so speed 41, speed 35. Alright, these guys could hit them in melee, though. Actually, I could split them up. Have one of these guys go after... Yeah, I don't know if I can get to them in the forest. Reichsguard could take care of the storm vermin. All in all, I feel like I should be able to take out some of the... Well, they're gonna slow down in the woods. Oh, they're just skaven slaves. The night runners are the ones I'd prefer to take out, but we're gonna get stuck in the woods. And they're speedy little boogers. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna really put a dent in that too. Well, I guess we did. It wasn't too bad. Oh, they got away because they're still on guard mode. Yeah, take out the storm vermin. Halberds. There's like one guy left. Come on. All right. Oh, you didn't do it. Okay. All right. We'll end it there. So decisive victory. That's better than the Pyrrhic victory they were gonna give me. That penumbral pendulum, 297. That was pretty good for him. Now the issue is that there's still another full stack army there, and I need to get out of Dodge. And this is kind of dumb because, like, I don't remember the Skaven being this annoying, but I don't know. You'll have to let me know if the menace below just allows the units to stay around indefinitely. If that's the case, that's really dumb. That's really dumb. But all in all, I felt like it was a well-fought battle for my dudes. But I feel like it also was maybe closer than it needed to be. Or maybe I just played it super slow and it felt like it was closer. That also could be. But I don't know that I'm going to have enough movement to retreat out of there. And I really don't want to get caught in a battle against that other army and the garrison. The other army had a ton of warp grinders, which will mess you up if you get melee with them. So, not ideal. But at least my Reichsguard, my foot Reichsguard, were good. They didn't take much damage. It was just the spearmen that took damage. The halberdiers did pretty well. Except this one unit that has 0 kills. So I'm not sure where I had them positioned at. Maybe down the center, because nobody really came down the center. It was kind of on the sides. And I talk about how the mortars don't... I feel like the mortars aren't as effective in Grimhammer as they are in just regular Immortal Empires. But they still had quite a decent number of kills. Treasury would be really nice. Army replenished would be really nice. I probably should do army replenished, but like treasury, I really need the money. Alright, I'm gonna go with this. Alright, so he didn't get wiped out, which stinks. And I can't... I can't get out of here. Oh, because I'm in the zone of control. Lovely.
Summon the Elector Counts. This action does not have my consent. Yes.
Oh, that stinks. And camp is probably better because I'm taking damage. Now I'm going to get attacked and I'm not going to be able to get away from Nacked Twitch Nose Taker. So they still have 2 Storm Vermin, 2 Gutter Runners, Slingers, Skaven Slave. And then this guy's got 2 heroes and he's a stinking Gracier. And he's got a spam of Warp Grinders. So I'm thinking Franz is going to end up fighting probably both of these. And I don't know that Franz is going to win that, but we'll see. Oh, I should have put this on him. That may have helped a little bit. This guy, I'll put a talisman on you. Oh, you had a talisman. Does anybody have... oh, what is this? Spell resistance. Although, I almost feel like I should take this stuff off and put it on this guy. Because I have a feeling I'm going to lose that 1 army. So, put it on this higher leveled lord. Alright, so you... I'll do melee attack, soothsaying. We'll do that. And then you...
I command here.
Occam's Mind Razor. That's a buff spell. It's not bad. Studious Pupil. Cooldown to all spells. Power Sap. So the cooldown... And this would give me income is modified by an additional 5%. Winds of Magic cost. I think I'm going to go Winds of Magic cost. Power Reserve. Miscast base chance. Winds of Magic cost. Oh, -2 for all spells. And this is -10. Oh, decisions. Because Studious Pupil... also would be good, but I think I'll go into this top line first. It's probably not the best, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so recruit rank, unit experience gain, Imperial Special Forces, so graded melee attack for Reichsguard, Wolfkin, Great Swords, Reichsguard. So Emperor's Men for all Elector Count State troops. I don't have a ton of those. Heroic Knightly Band, Empire Knights, and Order Knights. Majestic Enforcer, Growth and Control. Let's go with this because I do have Reichsguard and the Foot Reichsguard. But yeah, we're in trouble in both of these spots. But now I have some money where I could purchase. I know you guys were like, don't globally recruit. And I'm like, listen, sometimes desperate times. I don't have many options. But I'm trying to build up an army as fast as I can over here. I would really like... Oh, this guy's got a spam of heroes. I would really like this guy to come assist me. Oh, that's Carrotberg. Whew. Yeah, because these guys are not going to last very long. But 1 turn and maybe this will be enough to, I don't know, make it so that I can win. Income. Yeah, let's put income. I'm finding that my priorities are definitely different in Grimhammer than they are in... I already checked this, in Immortal Empires. And I'm still very noobish and not fully understanding what I'm doing. So I'm way past my time here. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to advance the turn and I'll pick it up in the middle of the turn. If anything exciting happens, we can pick up from there. Like I said, I think we'll have some battles and I'm not sure the outcome, but I will start there next time and we'll see if I can continue to survive. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.